my style hailing frequencies are open.
Okay, we're on.
The opinions expressed in tonight's podcast are those of the individuals speaking. They do not necessarily reflect the views of HarrisFilm Productions or its other crew members.
Hello, everybody. This is Steve Harry Harris and the HarrisFilm crew.
This is HarrisFilm Reviews.
Tonight we have Matt Arnold.
Hello, everybody.
Matt. Ken Mays.
Roy Ivey.
Where'd Ian go?
Good evening, everyone.
Ian Burke, and he's a VFX god in his own right. And Zameer Patwa from NerdTube. Hey. Our goal as HarrisFilm Reviews is to give our opinion about the production that we're going to watch as filmmakers, writers, directors, VFX artists, graphics artists, actors, and then, constructive criticism.
Right.
We're not just tearing you apart just for the sake of tearing you apart. Take what we say, bring it on board, and apply it to your new projects.
We try to do something to make your day better every time we show up.
Here is Duty Calls.
Why is he always late? I told him my departure time. This may be your last time seeing your sister in months. And that's time. Eric. I guess I'll leave you a message. Like that's the same. Start recording. Hey Eric. You suck. I'm sure your shuttle got held up and you can tell me why later. I'm heading out now and I don't know when I'll be in system again. Enjoy the rest of your leave and good luck on the Majestic. They're lucky to be getting such a talented engineer. Mum left some fresh casserole in the fridge and I hid one of your holoprogram chips somewhere in the house. Chaotica 16, one of your favorites. Good luck finding it. Love you. Ensign Reed to Beowulf. Ready for transport. I know a constellation isn't the most glamorous assignment, but she's mine. Besides, vintage ships are cool. Who needs a galaxy class? The Indianapolis made first contact with the Ferret. Very cool. First contact, total success. So much history. I hope I can make a difference. No, I will make a difference. Mum said be assertive. Bit hard with all these butterflies.
Ensign Reed, we are nearing the rendezvous. The Indianapolis is running late. Please report to the shuttle bay.
Shuttle bay? Computer pause recording. Ensign Reed here. Shuttle bay, sir.
The Beowulf has other stops to make, and we can't wait. I'm sorry, Ensign. We have to drop you off in a shuttle pod. The Indianapolis doesn't have an arrival time, but shouldn't be too long.
I'm no pilot.
You will be at the rendezvous coordinates, and no need to pilot anywhere.
If you knew me, sir, that's not reassuring.
Oh, you'll do fine. Head on down now. Good luck with your new assignment, Ensign. Hanson out.
Computer, is the Indianapolis in communications range?
Negative.
How soon until they are in range?
Unknown. Indianapolis outside sensor range.
Shuttle pods. Not good for much. Guess I'll just relax. I am not touching those controls.
Warp signature incoming.
Dang. That's not a constitution.
Constellation.
Constellation.
Oh, okay. I gotcha.
Wow.
Indianapolis to Shuttlepod 2.
Shuttlepod 2 here. Ensign Laura Reed. At the rendezvous on schedule, sir.
Sorry for the delay and the hurry now. Prepare to beam aboard.
You don't want me to pilot her in?
Orders are to get underway immediately. I'm beaming the Shuttlepod to Bay 2 and you to the transporter room. Are you ready?
Ready to get out of this pod? Yes, sir.
Welcome to the Indianapolis. Stewart to bridge. Ensign Reed is aboard, Captain.
Sir? Question?
Fire away, Ensign.
Your uniform. I was told the Indianapolis still use the old uniform.
I was wondering.
It was in my transfer orders from Commander Sudan.
Confirmed. According to the logs here, the transfer orders were changed just after they were issued.
Altered by who? Wait, don't tell me.
Ensign Talan.
I'm being hazed. By the only person I know aboard.
That makes sense. I'll make sure that it gets reported. Sorry. Welcome again to the Indianapolis.
I'll get her back for that one. My quarters?
Deck 6, Section D. Did you want me to take you?
No, I'll find my own way. I want to see the ship.
Very good. Have fun, Ensign. There should be some new uniforms waiting for you in your quarters.
Oh, and check your pip.
Thank you, Ensign. Much comfier. Time to go introduce myself to Commander Sudan. See what my first assignment is. Journey starts here. And no more butterflies. This is gonna be fun.
Yep. See all those names, you know?
A lot of them are the same.
Yeah, look, writer, producer, director,
You know at least
actor.
6 of those guys.
Mark Bell.
I've recognized the name. I don't know any of them.
Alexander Richardson.
Matt Milne. And of course they're Indigo backers. So this is what they call a short trek. One of the short treks that they did.
Which are actually far superior to the official short trek CBS did.
No kidding. Huh? What's up with that turbo lift one, man? And are they on a ship or what? That can't be right. It's like they're in a TARDIS. All right. Well, in honor of it being a British production, let's go to our special guest star, Zam, and tell us what you think.
Okay, this is a typical Samuel Cockings production, as far as I'm concerned, where we really focus on one character who talks to themselves the whole time as we follow their journey. And in this particular case, they're talking to themselves as they have their first day on a new ship. Not the most relevant thing you would find in the Star Trek short fan film, I guess, but
Not
it was,
exciting.
yeah, it's sweet, it's nice, it's okay. Not edge of your seat stuff, but it looks beautiful.
Yes.
For a start, and I guess for what it is, it's well written, and all of that, and nicely performed. Emma Thorne, I do like her as a YouTuber, by the way. She's quite similar to me when it comes to our beliefs and stuff like that. So I was happy to see her in this. It's pleasant, I'll say that, but nothing more.
Well, in our group, we do the thumbs up and thumbs down system. If you really liked something, it would be 2 thumbs up.
Don't you have a neutral sort of vote? I don't like it, but there's no hate coming from me either. I'm just very down the middle when it comes to this.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, we know that's the whole thing. We all have our opinion, and that's constructive criticism. What would you do differently?
Well, look, let's just say this. I sometimes when I watch some Star Trek fan films, to a degree, I hope they can replicate what we get in the television shows and the movies that we watch.
Yes.
Which is why we enjoy those shows and those films. If this was an episode, oh look, I'm having my first day on a new starship. I think, what the hell am I watching? I mean, I can't help but look at it from that perspective. At the same time, I do admire the production of what I'm watching. At the same time, you know, I just don't think that this is worthy of writing a short story for. Like, it's nothing. You know, I'm doing a thumbs up for the effects and everything, because
the production values.
Yeah, like, I mean, whatever Samuel Cockings brings out, it's always fantastic, without a doubt. But it's a thumbs down. There's not even a neutral when it comes to the story. It's so irrelevant. I just think, what's the point? Like, you can give us those fantastic visuals and give us something which is a bit more engaging regarding when it comes to the story.
Yeah,
exactly.
Okay.
Is somebody going to work? That's the story, you know. Like, I guess as a Star Trek short, is quite original in that particular aspect, but it's not groundbreaking, is it?
Boy, do you agree?
Maybe someone could educate me on the constellation.
Isn't it like the
well, I used to be the card ship back in the day, so it seems to me that it's out of place. But if somebody could straighten me out on it, it looks like
the same thing as the Star Blazer, or whatnot. What's it called? The one Picard had.
But
it's the Stargazer.
Stargazer.
And then
same.
To obviously, this is next generation time at the very least.
Right.
Yeah, I had no problem. I had no problem with it. The Stargazer was an older ship, but it was still, there were several of them that were in active duty, or they were ending their lifetime in the service.
Right. In reality, the Navy, American Navy at least, uses ships that have been around for 50 years.
Yeah. The War Games episode in the second season, Peak Performance, that was a Constellation class. I forget the name of the ship right off the bat.
USS Hathaway.
That's it.
Yes.
Yeah, I just saw that one the other day.
Which indicated to me he was on the way out.
Yes, it's an old ship.
I'm just
Yes.
curious why he used it.
It's a lost era ship.
He has access to a lot of ships.
Right.
It's an early effort.
It's 2012 or something like
He's
that.
repeated himself a lot over time. I really don't want to sound that negative, but as Sam says, there's no reason to dislike it. It's just not. It may not be really well. It's an important day for them, but it's not a really important day for us. So it really should matter. Something should matter for us. Something should have changed in the character. There should be some mystery that's opened up, and that's sort of what we're lacking at this point. So I would give it. I would give it a neutral rating, and hey, I'm sure Sam will be okay.
Ian, you thumbs together or what?
Yeah, I'm kind of neutral on it. I mean, it was okay. VFX were good. Not my cup of tea, and it left a lot. Like the brother never returned. She makes it all the way out into space, and the brother never even returns her call.
Right.
Little empty.
Yeah. Yeah, that was. I think that was part of the character development, though, and there's no pew pew. There's no exciting Borgs or anything coming down the road. So yeah, two thumbs together, huh?
Yeah, I'm neutral on it. Or
any
a one thumb up. Yeah, one thumb up is a neutral kind of thing, I guess. So one thumb up.
Okay. Constructive criticism. How would you do it differently?
Some things they did right, but it felt empty story wise. So.
What Ian said just made me realize that maybe she should have some sort of like little issue, minor problem here or there before getting onto the Starfleet ship. Maybe not when she's on the shuttle. Like maybe there's a blip, some problems. Getting to a location.
Where's the excitement? Yeah.
Just something. Just give us something.
Something's coming. What is it? Oh no. Is this the ship that's supposed to come be meeting me? I can't tell. Sensors are inactive, or sensors are boinked, or whatever you want to call it. They're broke. I can't get a good reading. Oh no, is it the Borg? Build up a little tension, right? Something exciting. Even if it's false excitement. I'm sorry, I'm running the show.
No, that's right on point there. So.
My goal is not to harass anybody or be discouraging, just to give an opinion, and then hopefully let's use what we discuss to improve the thing the next time that you decide to do something. And
there was no plot, period. It was a slice of.
It's my new day.
It was a slice of life, like he said. The lady is going to work, and that's it. I think it would have been a superior storyline if they had said, all right, we're going to drop you in this shuttle pod, and we got to leave. And then she's there by herself, and she starts to freak out a little bit.
Yes, claustrophobic or something.
She gets claustrophobic. She starts having all kinds of issues, and then she has to overcome them.
There you go.
To get a hold of herself. And then when she gets beamed aboard the Constellation class ship, turns out they inform her that when she was in the academy, her psychological profile had been flagged, and that they saw that she had these issues, and so they needed to test her to find out whether or not she would be good for Starfleet.
That's maybe not Starfleet, but that assignment.
And that they're informing her that she, even though it was a rough patch, she did pass the test.
Okay. See, that's valid.
Yeah, that would have presented a problem that had to be overcome and then a resolution.
There you go.
Which
That's
is
what I'm
what
asking
you.
for.
That's what you need for a plot.
Right.
As it was, there was no conflict. There was no problem. There was no resolution.
No
Therefore,
excitement.
no plot. One thumb up for the production values,
Yes.
but
Neutral on the three.
yeah, neutral on. I don't know. It varied between neutral and down for the lack of a plot.
All right. I think that's fair. That leaves Matt Arnold to be the last man out, dude. Did we cover all the bases, or
y'all just about covered everything on it? But you know, I will give credit. The CGI was good.
Mhm.
Okay.
Always
the transporter was correct. Beaming in and beaming out. Did good on that. And one thing at the beginning of it, she could have had a instead of talking to herself, she could have been like talking to the computer, and the
There
computer
you go.
responding back.
Yeah.
All right, and then after like Ken said, going through that scenario, could have done that. Just give it more. See, if you see me sitting there talking to myself, you say, what is wrong with this person?
And you know they're going to have everything recorded, right? So somebody's going to see
exactly.
this
Then
somewhere.
let's say, like for example, when she was on that ship to carrying her, she sat there talking, and if people around her, what's wrong with this lady? Is she going wacko? She need evaluation to see if she gets to the other ship or something. But you know, I will give them credit for the production and the CGI, and I'm one thumbs up.
Okay.
Neutral.
All right.
When we talk about these stories and stuff like that, it's constructive criticism. Just don't get upset with us because we said it. We all have opinions, and we learn from we learn from them, and that's the best way to do it.
One thing that really bothered me, there's one constructive criticism that always bothers me, and that is you're on a starship, right? You have inertial dampeners, right? Okay, look at me. I'm on Earth. I have gravity. There's no inertial dampeners needed. My room is not shaking. You don't need this video movement. I know that's the new cool thing for the kids to do now, but you're not using handheld cameras. And in the 23rd century or 24th century, it's going to be stable shot just like this. So you're breaking the rules, right? You're trying to create a reality, and yet you're taking us out of that reality with this artificial motion. One of my VFX guys does that all the time. I have to say, please don't do that. We're not floating in outer space, bumping things. You know, we're flying through outer space with inertial dampers. As always, Samuel, I support you. I appreciate what you bring to the table. I loved the fact that you got all of the production values 100% correct. I loved the lady showed up in the wrong uniform as a prank. That was the whole excitement, is that she shows up, transporter chief, who we know. Okay, this lady's clueless. Why is this? I'm an ensign too, so I'm not going to say anything. Okay. So
he seemed a bit old to be an ensign too.
Yeah, well, he is. Yeah.
Unless he got a field promotion.
I'm not sure what's going on with that.
Maybe Starfleet was his second career.
Now, if the point was to show that you can make a stargazer kind of a ship, constellation, spot on. You've done it. You've proven yourself. If you wanted a showcase for different types of ships, there's a better way of doing it, and I think you accomplished that. Crisis on Infinite Excaliburs. Okay, that was perfect example of showcasing all of your VFX talents, all of the different styles of ships from different franchises, and it was perfect. In this case, like I have to go with the other guys. You got one thumb up for production values. You're almost always going to get one thumb up for production values from us. One thumb down for the story, because there's not really a story. It's just, I'm going to work and I got a new assignment. And my brother is a butthead. Okay. It takes a lot for somebody to come up with an idea, execute it on screen, and then present it to everybody for people to take pot shots at you. We're not trying to troll anybody. We're just trying to explore different options that we might have considered whenever we were working on this kind of a story with you. So don't hate us. We are big fans, believe it or not. We're big fans. We're looking forward to the next one. So that's it for tonight from HarrisFilm Reviews, Duty Calls. Good night, everybody.
Good night.
Good night.
Hailing frequencies are closed. Transmission complete.